It's up, movie viewers. Dena Views and Reviews here. Asking what you watching? Today I am watching Damsel. Now this movie stars Millie Bobby Brown, Angela Bassett, Ray Winstone, Robin Wright, Nick Robinson, Brooke Carter, and Katarina Martin. It is written by Dan Mazzua, directed by Juan Carlos Fresnadillo. Now, it is produced by Jeff Kirschenbaum, Millie Brown, Bobby Brown, Robert Brown, Chris Castaldi, Joe Ront, Sune Baden-Powell, and Mark Bombach. Damsel. It is a science fiction action adventure in which a desperate kingdom is in dire need of basic resources. Citizens are starving for food, they're impoverished. So the king, Lord Bayford, who is played by Ray Winstone, and his wife, Lady Bayford, is played by Angela Bassett. She is, of course, the stepmother. It is very evident that she is a stepmother because she is pretty much the only black person or black woman in this movie. It is predominantly Caucasian. But maybe I missed the reason as to why she is the stepmother. It didn't say what happened to the children's birth mother. Because their kingdom is desperately in need, the king, Lord Bayford, has decided to marry off his older daughter, Elodie, to a Prince Henry to a much wealthier kingdom that is headed by Queen Isabella, and it is called Orient. This is an attempt to help his own kingdom, who has a large amount of impoverished people. For there is a bride price that is paid upon his daughter's marriage, and this will make his kingdom well and relieve them of their poverty. Princess Elodie, who is played by Millie Bobby Brown, reluctantly agrees to marry, but places the needs of her people above her own. Angela Bassett, once again, who plays Lady Bayford, she's married to the King Lord Bayford, who is played by Ray Winstone. And at first, she is delighted and very impressed by all of the glitz, glamour, and the clear wealth that this kingdom has. It is overwhelmingly evident and represented upon their arrival into the kingdom of Aria. And she is thrilled initially about combining the two kingdoms. That is, of course, until Lady Bayford have words with Queen Isabella, which makes her very suspicious of her real intent in regards to this wedding. After she's had this conversation, she goes to Elodie and lets her know that she is against this wedding that she was initially for. She lets her know that she has a very bad feeling about the entire thing and wants her to call it off. She wants her to stop the wedding. She's trying to discourage her and convince her not to marry into this kingdom. The princess decides to continue against her stepmother's wishes and against her warnings, and finds herself eventually in a cave battling for her very life against a fire-breathing dragon. I gave this movie a 3 out of 5. It was surprisingly a good watch for me, keeping in mind that it is sci-fi and much of what I was watching was definitely fantasy and purely make-believe. I found it kept my attention to the very end, and I likened it to Cinderella, Jason and the Argonauts, and like it kinda evolved into a bit of a Xena warrior princess. I still say it was very much worth the watch. Now, Damsel is rated TV-13, and if you are interested in checking out Damsel, you most certainly can, because it is currently streaming on Netflix. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe, leave your comments on what you thought of this movie or my review. Join me weekly for a new movie review and our movie recommendation. And I want you to remember, it's my view. Now, what are you watching?